Hi everyone, today we're going to do a chair workout, one of my favorite pieces of equipment. So I have it sprung on a 2-0 and we're going to start with the Bassi fundamental warm-up with a little variation. So come on down to a supine position. We're going to start with our pelvic curl. So what I want you to do is press the pedal down and find your pelvic curl position. But I want you to think of your feet almost in a prehensile position, trying to keep those heels down. For me, it's a challenge, especially as I'm lifting the pelvis up. So we're going to inhale, and as I exhale, I gently draw those abdominals in. I lift that pelvis up. I feel a nice lengthening, opening in the front of my hip joint. I inhale, and as I exhale, I slowly roll back down. Again, back to neutral. I inhale, I exhale. I press that pelvis up, I bias towards that tucked position, I inhale at the top, I exhale, I feel length in my spine as I come down. Again, I breathe in, I exhale. I inhale and we'll do one more time. I breathe in. I lift all the way up. I inhale. I exhale. Bring your pedal all the way up to the top, and then just place your feet on top of it. I'm going to come a little bit closer, and we're going to do our spine twist here. So we're going to take our hands right underneath our head. I want you to just press that pedal down slightly, and we're going to inhale. We're going to rotate our legs over to the right and come center. And other way, over and center. So what's really nice is I don't have the hip flexors holding my legs, so I'm kind of using my hamstrings to keep that pedal in place. My hip flexors get a little bit of a rest, and I'm getting a nice rotational stretch in the trunk. And then come back to center. And we'll do one more time. We go over, keeping that opposite shoulder anchored, and center. And last one. And come back to center. Now press the pedal down, and I have to scoop back out to where I was. So if you need to scoop, go ahead. Open the feet and knees just a little bit, and we go right into our chest lift. I inhale. As I exhale, I lift. I inhale, pause. I exhale to lower. Again, I breathe in. And I'm trying not to tap into my hip flexors, because if I do, I'll be releasing these hamstrings. The pedal will move. We inhale, find that height. Exhale down. Again, I inhale here. I lift, bowing right there, right at the rib cage. I inhale. I exhale down. And let's do two more. I breathe in. On this inhale, I want you to go a little higher. Find your height. And then come down. And last one, breathe in. Keeping the neck relaxed, not pulling forward with the head. I almost think of pulling my head back a little bit and reaching my sternum forward. Hold this position. Inhale, lift a little higher, and on your exhale, rotate to your right. Maintain that flexion. Come back to center. Other way. Over and center. I'm rotating with the left, lifting with the right. Pelvis stays stable. And center. Rotate and center. I exhale, I lift, and I rotate. And exhale. Let's do one more each direction. And last time. Come back to center, lift a little higher, and then bring the pedal up, but keep your chest lifted. Bring your feet down, but keep your chest lifted. Reach your arms forward, and we roll up. I reach forward. I press the pedal down. I pull back, and now I'm going to use this pedal to stretch my spine, and then I roll all the way down. And scoot back just a little bit. It's too close to the back end of the chair. I inhale, I lift, I press that lower back down. I exhale. I lengthen. I pull. I love this stretch. I feel such a nice, I just want to let go so I can show you. I feel such a nice stretch all the way through here. And then I float it and I roll it. And one more time. We're going to stay lifted. We inhale. We exhale. I lengthen. You get that nice stretch, lift, length, and then instead of rounding, bring the pedal up, pull the knees in, and let's go into our footwork. I'm going to place 2 springs, 3, 3. I've got it there, I've got it there. I'm going to sit right at the front edge. We're going to start with our heels. So I find my position. I'm going to make sure that my ribs are not pushing forward. Abdominals are in, so I'm co-contracting. Solid. I exhale to press. Inhale to return. And up. Again, I press down. And I apologize for my noisy springs. And up. Last 2. Stay tall through the body. Stay anchored through the pelvis. Last one. And up. Take it back to the toes. Plantar flex the feet. And we go into our plantar flexed position. Tent the fingertips. Again, make sure the trunk is solid and stable. I press down. And up. Again, so good for trunk stabilization. Body's upright, body's working. 3. Control the return. And 4. Keep lifting the lower abdominals. And 5. Exhale on 6. And 2 more. 7. And 1 more is 8. We bring the heels together. Let's reach those arms straight ahead. Open the collarbones. Widen them. Chest is nice and open. I'm in my V. I exhale, press down. And up. I make sure that the distance between my knees doesn't change. And up. Exhale. And up. And try not to push forward with the trunk. And up. Let's do 2 more. 7. And 1 more. Open the arms to the T, palms turned down. Heels go to the wide V position, still using my adductors. I inhale, prepare. I exhale. And up. Again. 2. And I make sure as I press down that I don't anteriorly tilt. And as I come up, I don't posteriorly tilt. And 5. And up. Exhale. 2 more. And 1 more. And up. I take it to the toes, still keeping it wide. I'm going to bring those arms up. I'm going to make sure my trunk is nice and stable in the correct alignment. I exhale down. And up. Again. Love the Bassi footwork on the chair. Again. And reach those arms, but I draw that scapula down. 4, 5, and 6. I try to get a little taller. And 7. And last one. And 8. Open the arms. Step all the way down. We're going to go into our standing calf raises. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to keep the 3-3 on. I'm going to do it a little bit different than we teach in the Bassi course. I'm going to place my left foot up first. Find that comfortable position. Back heel is down. Now I'm going to bring my body from here. Here we usually keep it. I'm going to lift it up a little bit. That gives me a little bit more of a hip flexor stretch. And then I'm going to bring those arms up. So I have to use my trunk stabilizers. From there, I'm going to exhale, press. Inhale, pull that pedal up. Exhale, press. And up. Again. 3. And up. And really press. And then actively dorsiflex. And press. And up. Last 3. Exhale to plantar. And up. And 2. And it's not a release on the dorsiflex. It's active. 1 more time. And up. Go ahead, lift that knee. And we switch sides. Go there. Place that knee in a comfortable position. Again, I'm going to go from here, and I'm going to lift a little bit. If I were just teaching this, I'd keep the hands here in our regular position, but I want to require a little bit more trunk stability. Press, and up, and 2. So good for the ankles. And 3. Keep that weight even on my toes. 4. And make sure this hip does not hike up. I can just feel it kind of creeping up. And exhale. And last 2. And last one. And up. Bring those arms down. Lift that knee, step on down. We're going to do 1 set of single, just 1. So I'm going to take it down to a 2-2. And I'm going to take a seat. Can't skip our single legs, but I'm going to just do 1 of them. And I'm going to sit on that chair, take the arms out, body solid. I'm going to keep my right foot up, keep my right foot on the pedal, take my left foot out. I exhale. And up. And 2. Exhale. Only go into where I can go without the pelvis pulling forward. 3. And 4. And 5. Resist on the up. And 6. Give me 2 more. 7. Back is strong. And last one. And we switch sides. We lift the body. We take the leg. We press the pedal. And again. 2. And 3. So everything's working. And 4. I try not to sink. And 5. Exhale. 6. 2 more. And 1 more time. And bring it back. Step on down. Take it to a 0-4. We're going to go into the standing pike. All right. So we're going to go into some abdominal work. Feet are parallel. I start with that nice alignment in the body. I inhale. I exhale. Placing my hands on the pedal, I press the pedal down. I make sure that my shoulders are directly above my wrists. I go into that nice deep C curve. As I exhale, I allow that pedal to come up about halfway. I inhale down. And down. I'm preparing my body for the pike. So I think of that position that I want to create and keep. Again, exhaling. I'm pulling up through the center and down. 1 more time. All the way up. Tailbone drops down. Body comes all the way. So we feel that in our body, and then we go to the full pike. So I have it on a 3-3. I'm going to face the chair. Hands go on the chair. I press the pedal down 1 foot at a time. I'm in my parallel position again. Feet are plantar flexed. I bring my hands to the back end of the chair. I take my weight forward, but I make sure that my shoulders don't lift, don't go forward of my body. So as I exhale, I lift the pedal. I inhale, I come down halfway, or about 3/4. Again, exhale. So I have to find my position. I tend to really like to point those feet, so I'm kind of exploring now. And I curl down. I curl, and I squeeze those arms towards each other. Exhale. And down. And 2 more. I exhale. And I'm trying not to hyperextend the elbows. So I'm using my biceps. Exhale. Hold it there. Pull the center up. Lift a little higher without hyperextending the elbows. And I come all the way down. I carefully step off. Now I want to move that spine. So I'm going to take 1 spring off. I take it to a 4-0. I walk around here. Let's do our standing pike reverse. Love this exercise. So I'm standing right up against my chair because my chair is tall for me. And as I exhale, I roll down. Again, I establish that pike position. My hands are on my pedal. I inhale, I extend. I think of spinal movement more than pedal pushing. And then I come back up. Again, it's about the spine. I'm reaching the tailbone one direction. I'm reaching the top of the head the other direction. Now, this is as far as I can go because I'm hitting the chair. If I had a shorter chair, I could hopefully go farther, but this is it. Or I stand on a box, but I'm okay here. I inhale. I think spinal movement, spinal movement, spinal movement. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And then, and two more. I reach. And I keep lengthening. And one more. So good for the back. Got to have that mobility. Keep that spine moving. Hold it there. Reach a little farther in both directions. Make sure my legs are not, or my knees are not hyperextending. And then I pull all the way up. And I come up. And we go into some hip opener. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to keep it here at the 4-0. I'm going to lay down on the mat or on your floor, whatever you have available. And make sure my hair's out of my way. I bring the soles of the feet together. And I kind of have to find the position. So usually I press the pedal, and this is where I find it. So I have to move back a little bit. I don't want to be anteriorly tilting the pelvis. So I have to find that position. I hold the pedal down. I feel those external rotators working. It's my favorite part of the exercise. And now with control, I bring the pedal up just about halfway. But I keep pressing the thighs open. So I'm eccentrically using my external rotators, which is awesome. And then I exhale and I press. But I haven't changed the pelvis. Again. I lift. I think of taking the feet up through the center, but I'm holding the thighs open. Yow. And down. I forget how good this exercise is. I don't do it for a couple weeks, and I forget. Keep opening those thighs, opening, and press. Give me two more. I open. I allow those feet to lift, but I don't allow the adductors to pull the inner thighs together. I'm using the external rotators the whole time. And one more. I bring it up. Feel that whole muscular region working there. Whew. And let's do one more just because I want to. I pull it up. I allow the pedal to come up. I don't allow the thighs to pull together. That's the work. And I press. And I get one little stretch open. And then I bring the pedal back up to the ceiling, taking my legs to parallel first. With control, I bring it up. I come up. I'm going to roll around. I'm going to go into my jackknife. So if you have neck issues, I would suggest that you don't do jackknife. Maybe just do pelvic curls. I'm putting it on a 0-2 for the jackknife. I'm going to roll down. And for me, always feels a little bit better just to keep the weight on my shoulder girdle so I don't go into my neck. Really important. My hands are going to go onto my pedal. I'm going to draw my knees in. Make sure I have room. I'm in that tabletop position. I exhale to press those legs out. I inhale. I exhale. I inhale. I lift. I exhale. Come down. Again, so I'm just going to scoot down a little bit. My ponytail's like right in my way, so I got that fixed. Okay, there we go. Again, so tabletop position. Stabilize that trunk before you start to move. Inhale, exhale, inhale, I reach it up. And out. Again, I'm going to do 2 more. I want to lift my legs, use my back extensors, use my hip extensors, use my shoulder extensors. And now I reach the legs as I roll the spine. 1 more like that. So I'm trying to keep this angle the same on these last 2. A little bit more advanced. Again. Take the legs. I inhale. I inhale up. And I pull it in. I give it a hug. I come on up. And we're going to go right into a stretch. I'm going to keep it. Oh, that feels good. Let's do a nice feel-good stretch. So we're going to do the full lunge. We'll keep it at the 2-0. And what we're going to do, we're going to take a seat. Okay. Oh, that feels pretty light. That's okay. So I start standing. I roll down. I'm going to walk those hands out. I'm going to take my right foot and bring it forward. My back leg is holding the pedal down. I bring the body up. I hold this position. I breathe. From there, I take it down. I flex. I reach it back. And I stay there. This is a great stretch that I learned in one of my many sessions with Rail. I love it. And again, we go back down. We lift our back. We open that chest. And we come down. Flex it. We reach it. And last time, we lower it, we lift it. Body is working, body is trying to stay upright. And down, flex. Now to come out of it, lower the ball of the foot, plant your hands down. Right foot goes back. Left foot comes forward, making sure I'm in the right position. I don't want the legs too narrow. And I come up. I'm using my upper back extensors, using my hip extensors, body, pretty much everything. And I come down. I flex. I reach. And again, I lower, I lift, upper body. And down, and press. And last one. Bring it down. I always think of lifting my back, lifting my chest, and the arms just follow. And I come down. Hamstring stretch. And to come out of it, I plant those hands. Bring the feet, and I go into my leg pull front. So I make sure I'm in the right position. I reach, right foot will start there. One more. I bring it in. Just going to readjust my arms a little bit. Pretty close to my mirror. I think I'm pulling back. Again. I keep the body lifted. I think about my right side because that's the stable side. And then I lift the leg. Two more. One more. I lower. I walk the hands in. I lower the feet. I slowly roll all the way up and I take a seat. We go into our frog front. So I'm going to put 3-3. So 2 springs on 3. Sounds good. Okay. The lighter it is, the more challenging it is. So take a seat. Okay. So I'm going to be in my V position. Knees not too wide, right? We don't want to be too externally rotated. Arms are right next to my thighs. I press the pedal down. I bring the body down to join it. Now from here, I think of going forward, not back. And I lower. Just going to fix that foot. So I think of bringing my biceps forward. I know it sounds a little crazy. Push forward, 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 and down. Again. I don't want to lean back. I take my sternum, I take my Bassi sign on my shirt forward and lower. And again. And give me 3 more. Felt like I leaned back a little bit that time. 2 more. And 1 more. Stay lifted. Lower the pedal. Take a seat. We go right into let's do our backward step down. Nope, we're going to do forward step down. Switching it on you. Okay. So this is part of our legacy program in the Bassi Advanced Education. It's one of my favorite exercises. Really challenging for me, but I love it. So we're going to keep it on the 3-3. What we're going to do is we're going to climb up onto the chair. Knees are bent. So you're in this position. Right there. It's always good if you have a friend with you, just to be there to spot you. But I'm by myself, I should be okay. I'm going to take my right foot forward, my back foot, the heel is lifted, and I'm in this bent knee position. I bring my hands to the genie. I'm hinged forward, I press. 3, 4, 5, 6, feels heavy to me, 7, and last one, 8. I come up, I'll switch sides. Let me get rid of this sticky, it's just bugging me. Okay, there we go, that's better, I can hang on better. So I come down, this is the scary part for me, the setup. I bring the foot, there, I set it up, I bring that to there, and I press. 3, 4, 5, 2 more. 7. 1 more. A little shaky on this side. And I come down. I bring that foot down. I press the pedal down. We go into side pike. So I'm going to keep it on the 3-3. I'm going to do 1 change. Now I need my sticky. Okay, gang. Doing good. All right, we're starting to wind down. We've got our lateral flexion and our extension. So I'll start facing you. I'm going to press the pedal. I'm going to turn. My feet are straight ahead. My hands go on, I call this the front edge of my chair. I come over it and I'm rounded. I'm in this tucked position. I'm going to try to maintain that. I want the shoulders to stay square. I inhale as I prepare. I exhale. I inhale. Make sure those hips stay square. And 2 more. And last one. And I take a seat. I apologize for my backside to you. But we got to do both sides. So my feet are facing forward. Now I have the front of my chair here. I want my shoulders to stay square. I come right up against the chair. I find that trunk flexion. I inhale, prepare. I exhale, maintain the shape. And come up. I inhale. 2. Again. And 3. 2 more. 1 more. Exhale. 5. And I come down. We end with Swan on the floor. So I'm going to put it on a 2-0. And I'm hoping that I don't need to move my chair. I'm going to scoot it back just a tiny bit. Okay. I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. So my legs are together. My arms are straight. Palms are reaching on my chair. I'm getting this nice stretch in the front of my shoulders. As I inhale, I start to float up through the thoracic. I continue to lift, lifting up, lifting that spine. I start to float the pedal, and then I come down all the way. Again. I start to lift. Think of lengthening forward through the top of the head, lengthening down and back through the lumbar. And again, we have 5. Let's do 3 more. I lift up. Last 2. I love this extension. Try not to skip any part. Again, reaching up and forward, reaching down and back. So there's length in both positions. And last time. I lift up. Strong but mobile, that's our goal. Reaching. allow the pedal to lift. Bring my hands down, pull back into your rest position just for a moment to get that well-deserved rest. Feel flexion in your spine. We're going to stay there for a moment. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Breathe right into that back. And one more. Gently roll up through your spine. And thank you very much. You guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.